Hello friends, welcome to another Shedheads Minecraft video. In today's episode of ShedVille, we are going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks on how to transform your simple starter home. Using different materials, adding in some features to change the building shape, introducing greenery into the build, as well as small details that make the home look a lot better. We're going to be using a small 10 by 10 house as a template and adding more and more to it as we go through the video. If you enjoy the video, it would really help me out a lot if you gave the video a like. Really goes a long way, and as always, I appreciate any support that I get. But without further ado, let's get right in. Alright friends, we are in a super flat world here, and we've created a house that is just made out of spruce wood logs, planks, with a stone brick roof. We've added in some glass windows that are just kind of symmetrical on all sides, but really we have nothing fancy going on here. This is the type of house I would build if I was just starting out in the world, just needed somewhere to put my items, sleep at night, keep away from all the nasty mobs that are going to get you. And as you can see, this is just boring. It's not really the greatest thing to look at. Everything is really flat. There's only 3 block colors in the palette that I chose for the build. And just overall, it just appears super simple. Like, it only took me maybe 5 minutes to make this house. And it's okay because this is our starter house, but over time we're going to want to add to it, make it look better. So the first tip here would be to take our structure and offset it out 1 block behind our walls. So looking at this phase 2 of our house right here, we've taken the structural block and we have simply just moved it forward 1 block out. It's a complete offset on all 4 sides of the build. And already guys, this makes the build pop by giving it a sense of depth. You do not want your build to be completely flat. You do not want that because that's just not how things work in real life. Things are not flat. There's a lot of curves, a lot of shadows all over the place in real life. So making your building flat just is definitely not the way to go in Minecraft either. So with this being said, I recommend that with every side of your house, that being the walls, the ceiling, the floors, etc., making them at least 2 blocks thick so that you could add this sense of depth to your build and add in a little detail to those offsets. So with the offset of the walls here, what we could do is take some staircases and we can basically just break apart the wall so that it's just not one long stretch of wall. Looking at phase 3 of our build, we have a little birch fence post with the roof extruded out over it coming out of the front of our house. We have some leaves and some flowers around all sides. Basically what that 1 block offset of the structure does is gives us that framework so that we could put these there and then extrude out 1 more block just to have the leaves going around it. Now, I'd like to point out the really key concept of having a sense of direction from entering your house. So in the front, I extruded out the roof, and this helps change the shape of the roof, basically by giving us an L shape, which contrasts with the back, which I purposefully did not extrude out the back of the house. Just so people know that I want them to enter from the front of this house. They know which side is the front and they know which side is the back. It gives us a good sense of orientation. Now we've also added in a little pathway, and you just add in a little bit, maybe some andesite or some gravel if you have dirt on the ground. But if you want to have a finished product, you're going to use a different block palette. Moving on to our 4th and final transformation, we've added a chimney. We've changed the shape of the roof dramatically, added a little terrace on top that I don't know how you're going to get to, but you guys will figure it out. We added some trees around the outside. We've worked on our path and we've added in a little bit more detail, some grass, some ferns. And what's key to note here is that we've added some vegetation in the sense of farms. We've added some carrots over here with some wheat, and this helps, again, give us that color contrast, especially with the birch fence posts that are really light compared to the spruce, which is really dark. This helps just give us a lot of different colors, a lot of different shades of everything going on. And comparing this to our first house that we built, we have a lot more color and just a lot more going on in general. Now I'm going to leave the entire inside up to you guys. Do whatever you want. We're going to cover some more tips about the interiors of buildings in a later video. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment for us. We always appreciate your feedback and your support, guys. We'd love to know how we're doing so that we can improve our videos in the future. So please just tell us your thoughts. We'd love to know. And subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any other videos. Shedheads out.